saying FLX Beer Reviews, back again with yet another wonderful episode of As the Beer Swirls. My name is Dan.
My name is Mike. Dan, it's infrequent that we have bottles on this channel. It's even more infrequent we have bottles this big.
Yeah.
What are we drinking?
That's
What's
a
going
big
on?
old bottle
This is
of,
a big boy bottle
of beer.
I'm not sure I am of the age range to drink this beer.
So this bottle is courtesy of the brewery.
Which one?
The brewery.
Oh, what do you mean? Abbott and Costello? What's going on?
Their name is The Brewery. B-R-U-E-R-Y. The Brewery. They have two locations. One in California, one in Washington, D.C.
Really
But
okay.
So anyways, this is their La Capilla. Capilla.
La Capilla.
We'll figure it out. So this is their tequila. Barrel-aged sour blonde ale with grapefruit and lime. So this is 9.2 ABV.
Okay.
Brewed and bottled by the brewery in the Placentia, California location.
Pretty sure that's...
So yeah, this is 2022 edition.
Okay.
And this is inspired by the bright flavors of Paloma and the bar in Mexico that invented it. La Capilla is bursting with citrus aromatics and perfect sour twist. After aging our sour blonde ale in choice tequila barrels, we added grapefruit.
Unchoiced tequila barrels.
I hate to imagine.
I feel like they put prisoners in them. Just nail them up, put them out in the hot sun, that's it.
That's not a good life. They added grapefruit and lime to mimic the flavors of the drink, rim with salt and garnish with lime wedge or enjoy as is. We'll enjoy as is.
Dang, okay.
Yeah, so this actually has pH total,
Jeez.
teachable acidity.
Stuff we don't care
Whatever.
I just care about it.
Analysis of bottling date may vary over time. I don't see a bottling date. Anyways, we've wasted too much time.
Yeah, let's dive into this bad boy.
So this beer, like I said, comes courtesy of the brewery.
Yes.
So right now, actually, is the Reserve Society open enrollment. And basically, they send you a bunch of beers. We talked about it in our unboxing.
Those deer go.
There we go. What? Deer.
There's a little herd of deer running by. Yeah, so
they're over there.
Running over there, cutting across the road.
I don't know.
So yeah, the Reserve Society. It is.
Oh wow! Look at that. They got the little Facebook, Instagram logos and stuff.
All right, they know what they're doing.
Let's break it up.
So everything we've looked up and researched on the brewery's Reserve Society is unreal. Great beers that you are privy to getting before other people. All sorts of benefits. It really does seem like a good deal.
Yeah, I mean, so we're relatively new to the brewery, but we've had a couple of bottles at two Beer Tuber Paloozas in a row.
Yeah.
So I remember Sean and Mike in Beer Tuber Palooza 2021. I had brought and shared with us, and we actually did a review of that. And last year, or this year, I should say, we had a video with Kyle over at No Hype Beer Reviews.
Yep.
And Steven, a.k.a. The Resource. And we tried...
Oh my gosh.
It was like a 2015 Mocha Wednesday versus
2013
Gray Monday.
Gray Monday, yes. Holy jeez.
What a battle of the behemoths that was.
Dear God.
So anyways, they reached out to us and said, hey, we'd love for you to try some of our beers. And hey, do you know about this cool enrollment thing? So
we did not, but it is very cool. So, well, we will have a link for that down in the description if you are interested in such a thing. That is fantastic looking. It's a really marmalade-y, kind of cranberry, really nice looking color, with a nice, fairly white head on it, pretty fluffy. It swirls up, but there's like a half finger of it. Kind of
nice
dissipates.
lacing.
Very nice lacing, yeah.
Wow. Was not anticipating
The
that.
brewery makes some good beer.
So here's the thing. Like, I've had the one sour from Nerd Sense.
Yep.
But other than that, it's always been
this is
stouts and...
It's usually higher, like thicker, hearty beers. So this is
Going into this,
divergent.
I'm going to be perfectly transparent. I'm not a fan of tequila.
Even better. So, it's almost more fun. It's like any beers I go into with coconut. I'm like, I'm not a fan of coconut, but let's give it a shot. So let's get a whiff on this. Whoa. Oh, it has that farmhousey aroma.
Dude, that smells so acidic.
Oh, it does, but it smells so
insanely
good.
tart and acidic.
Good. So very tart. It's that hay horse blanket.
I get that grapefruit and lime all day. The lime really kicking out. So the majority of the nose is really, for me, it's the lime.
Yeah, it's like lime rind. It's a very like.
I'm getting that fucking little horse
lime.
Blanket thing going on.
Yeah, it's in there too.
That's funky.
But it's
like a glue stick.
That's what you want.
It's like glue stick.
Oh, they friggin' hooves.
Hooves.
These are my hooves. I love this aroma. This is the farmhouse aroma I love. It takes me back to those Firestone Walker farmhouse beers that we've opened.
Without even taking a sip of this, I guarantee this is one where you're going to take the first sip and you're going to be like that, but then it's going to take...
You have to take a few sips to get acclimated, and once you
Yeah.
do, it really settles in. So I think you're right. So
cheers.
Let's dive in.
Thank you to the brewery.
Thank you, brewery. That is tart.
I'm going to call and cancel my dentist appointment because that just stripped everything off my teeth.
My enamel is gone.
Wow.
More so than it was before.
That is insanely just...
Holy jeez.
All right, let's go back in.
Yep, let's get acclimated, as we said we needed to do.
Okay.
I can tell you right off the bat. I'll tell you what, the flavor, it's apple cider. It's like fresh apple cider.
Yep.
The tequila is present. Like there's an alcohol presence in the back, but it at the time being, it's just kind of holding everything together. It hasn't like presented itself to the forefront yet, but you seem to be like, that's all I'm tasting. But
No. Honestly, the thing about the tequila that I don't like is tequila sometimes comes up. There's that funky kind of like ethanol kind of thing going on with tequila that it kind of gets me. It gets those
it's in the back of your teeth.
throat muscles kind of.
Yeah. This is tart as hell. Like, oh, and I'm already starting to feel it. It's warming. It's got like a... You ever drink that warm apple cider? Whatever they call it. I can't remember. But it's
apple cider.
No, they call it something else. Like, for some reason when you warm up apple cider, it's something else.
Okay.
So there's some spices in there. There's like... It's cinnamony, nutmeg kind of...
It's not as sour as when you first took that sip.
I'm getting acclimated to it. The initial sip is like face stripping.
I know it's going to sound terrible, but there's almost like this nail polish remover kind of thing going on.
Is that the tequila for you?
I think it is.
Okay, so...
The grapefruit and lime are very nice. Like the lime,
Okay.
the lime is very... It's got the acidic twist to it that you expect out of a lime. And then grapefruit, I think that pith really comes through and showcases itself. The agave kind of plays... It's got a little symphony of fiddle to it.
Ooh.
But, yeah, I gotta say, if you love sours and saisons and farmhouse ales, I really think this is going to be your jam. Yeah. If you're not a fan of those styles, I really think you're going to be like, just share that much with me. It's been an experience, but not an experience I really want to do again.
Yeah. I think, going back to what you were saying about the lime and the grapefruit, I think as you become acclimated to it and it's opening up a little more, those flavors are a bit more subtle and kind of, they're coming out slowly and just like working themselves in.
There.
Okay. All right then. This tastes like fall. I really think this is a colder weather kind of beer.
Okay.
Like you had said, if you are not into this style, this is probably something you're going to want to have like maybe an ounce of and try. But if you are into farmhouse saisons, sours, that sort of thing,
man, this strips,
freaking jam.
This strips everything. This demands a snack. like a pretzel or something.
This bottle demands to be shared and snacked. Cheese, absolutely. Crackers, cheese.
Like this would go good with like what are they?
Oh yeah,
Gogito cheese.
Gogito. Is that Dragon Ball Z?
No, it's that cheese.
Pretty sure it is.
No,
cheese, and they just power up the cheese for like a half hour, and then they're like, brie. That's what happens. I think that's what happens with cheese.
It's basically Mexican Parmesan cheese. It's the stuff they put on Mexican street corn.
We'll see what Amanda says.
Delicate spice, aka Mexican wildflower.
Yeah, sure. We'll see. Yeah.
Should put her on speakerphone right now.
We should. Yeah, I'll tell you what. This is good.
Yeah, the tequila is not as much.
That was going to be my question. Where's the tequila sitting for you?
Suitable. I'm talking like Long Island iced tea.
I still think it's a backbone. I think
it's almost got
together.
I'll tell you what. This almost has a tinge of a Long Island iced tea.
I think you're right. I think there is a tea aspect in there as well with it. Like, there's a lemony kind of zest to it.
Right. Yeah, it's not too bad. I'll tell you what, Mike. Personal preference. I'm rolling with a 3.6.
Okay.
For what it is, I'll give it a 4.2.
Yeah. I'm right there with you. I think for what it is, I think it's a 4.35. Personal preference, I'm a little lower but not much lower, like a 4.1. Yeah. I think it's really good. Again, it's a style we don't usually drink. Right. But usually when we do, it's nice to share. You don't want a whole one.
I'll tell you what. The good thing about this is if you're not a fan of the style, you don't even have to sign up for the style.
Yeah,
in the Reserve Society, because you basically say I like stouts and ales. And then like sours. Sours does like a mixed package. They throw in a couple sours. Yeah. Otherwise, you get mainly ales and stouts.
Right. Yeah. So if you are into this style, you can sign up for the style on that Reserve Society. You can get all the freaking good Saison Farmhouse ales.
Other than that, descriptions down below. Yep. Athletics beer reviews on Instagram, Twitters, and YouTube. My Untappd, Mike's Untappd. And we'll leave a link down to the brewery, and you can go check out
the Reserve Society. We'll put a link down there for it as well.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah. So,
thank you, brewery, for letting us try this beer. Thanks for watching. Cheers.